Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we have a brand new businesses and hobbies build, and I am so excited. We are building a candy shop, so let's jump in. Obviously, I'm building in Nordhaven today, and I decided let's build a tiny little candy shop in this world. I absolutely love this world. I think it is beautiful, and the little parking lot right next to it, like, come on, that's everything. And I obviously made it so pink. It is everything. I absolutely love it so much, and it is very much my aesthetic. So we are here for it. We are living, and there's butterflies all over the place, a lot of cute colors and cute aesthetics, and that's what we're doing. So I decided to kind of match it with the world around it. And I love that the Sims packs recently, specifically, have been adding a lot of these like different stucco colors. And I think that's just like really fun. And I love the bright buildings around the area. It's like what I loved about Ciudad Enamorada as well. I love the bright aesthetic on these buildings. I think it's so gorgeous. So the shop itself is pretty small. Obviously, it's not like a crazy build, you're just selling candy. But I kind of took some inspo from my candy shop. My family actually owned a candy shop for about a decade, and my parents just recently closed it and, are retiring. So that was a huge part of my life, and I really miss it every day. I loved working there. It was actually one of my first few jobs. So the build is kind of taking shape now, but yeah, I loved working at the candy store. It was pretty much like me, my sister, and all of our friends. And it was such a fun time working there. And just like having this in my late teens era was everything. I basically we sold a lot of soda, candy, and a lot of sort of funny gifts for people. I've actually gotten really cool pieces from there. I have these Golden Girls glasses from there. I love the Golden Girls. It's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. And I just love the idea that you can sell anything in a candy store. It does not fucking matter. Okay. It is whatever you want goes. So I obviously in here put a lot of candy all over the place, but you can definitely put a lot of the random Sims collections in here for sale. I feel like that would be really fun to add as sale items in this build. I actually learned too that in the small business lots, there's you only have specific shelving that you can use. So there is some shelving in here where the items, if you place them on it, it won't be for sale, but I just like the aesthetic of it. So sorry, I put it, but you can easily switch that out, as you use the build for a small business. But I put a lot of windows all over the place. I wanted it to feel very bright inside. That was something that I felt kind of reflected a candy store, I wanted it to just feel very bright and fun and colorful. Another thing that this shop also sells is ice cream. So I have some refrigerator items as well where you can sell ice cream. I love it so much. I honestly think that this is something that my Sims will use. I think I'm actually going to have a Sim own a candy store, and it might be myself. Why not? Mimic my real life. The build is taking shape now. I absolutely love this pack. I'm in love. I don't think I've loved a pack this much in a long time. I mean, I loved Life and Death, but I just I feel like this is something that really enriches my everyday sort of gameplay where I don't have to worry about my Sims getting a rabbit hole career anymore or using one of the active careers that are already there. I can make anything a business. And I just think that is everything. Oh my God. There are so many ideas I have. I'm still going. I made 4 builds this weekend alone, and I still have ideas. I'm it just keeps churning out. I want to build a dance studio. I want to build a cooking class studio. I already built some other things I'm really excited about to post this week. So keep an eye out for those. But I love this. I think this pack is genuinely built out of such a labor of love from the Sims team. And I feel like they really said, we are going to give the Simmers everything that they want. I have no notes. I really don't. I really think that this is just this is a pack that is definitely a necessity if you really want to like have your sim, like if you just want like the creative freedom to give your sims anything and do anything and be anything that they want. I think this pack is an essential pack for that. And I'm not saying you should buy it right now. Like, I would wait until it goes on sale. I just bought it because I'm crazy and I have to have every pack as soon as they come out. It's just like, it's something that I've done with all of the Sims 4, I would say post like 2018 when I actually had my own money. I, not even, like 2019, 2020. When I was younger, I used to have to ask my parents for their card. And that was not very fun, but I now have my own adult money and I spend it frivolously. And I won't lie, I've spent a lot of fucking money on this game, but I love it. I love her, and it's me in this game against the world, okay? And so once I saw this pack, I was like, I need her. I need her. And now I get to do things like this and build candy shops. So this candy shop sells obviously the candy items that you can create, and also ice cream, and also some soda. So I also placed in here the Juice Fizzing Station from Eco Lifestyle. Listen, I shit on Eco Lifestyle, but there's some really good gems in that pack. So I added that as well to kind of replicate like the store that we had. It was all soda and candy. I just like wanted to bring that into this game, and I love the aesthetic of this place. It's all pink and butterflies and cutesy, and it just eats. It's so good. Oh my God, I genuinely don't think I'll ever get enough of this pack. Like, the options are endless, and obviously with every new pack that comes out, there's going to be more options for things. So that is what's the most exciting for me, I think, is like, we have so many options of careers now. Like, we can do anything. We could teach any skill. And oh my God, like, I'm gonna do DJing classes. Like, there's just so many things that I literally cannot wait for. And I just like, it's so good. It's so good. So yeah, something that I learned was a lot of these shelvings, so all of those like blue and pink shelves that I put in from high school years don't work in a small business. That was really upsetting because the wall is lined with them. So you actually can't sell any items that are in there. Sorry, that was something that I had to learn the hard way. Also, these little things in the middle, it's fine. I am just like letting it rock. Also, those shelves, you can't sell anything on there. I was like, come on. Like, they should have really, I think that there should be like a patch update where they update the shelving, that you can use any shelving to sell items, because I want to be able to customize it fully. Like, I don't want to have to just use what they give me. That's kind of annoying. Now you'll see, like, everything is kind of taking shape inside as well. When I tell you, I went so hard on this. The cluttering was ridiculous. I also named it the Sour Candy Shop. So, in reference to one of my favorite songs on Lady Gaga's Chromatica, Sour Candy with Blackpink, I decided when I got this pack that I was going to name all of my businesses something related to a song about like that business. So my first business that I opened was called Kill Me Softly. It's a pottery studio, and this one is Sour Candy Shop. I want to bridge my love of music with my love of The Sims. And that's what I love about this, is that there is the creative freedom, and you can create the logo and you can create the presets and what people wear. I didn't create like what people would wear for this business, but that's going to come in the gameplay, babe. I'm really excited to play with this build and make candy and sell candy. Oh my God, it's so fun. I also added this freezer bunny cutout thing from Get Famous. So that was another thing we used to sell a lot of, was giant cardboard cutouts. I vividly remember this one that we would sell of a dirty martini, and I wanted it so bad, but I was like, where the fuck would I put that in my space? So I never actually just like took it home. That was another thing. At this candy store that we owned, I never paid for a single fucking piece of candy in the 10 years that it was open. That to me was the hardest part to lose, because I have such a sweet tooth. I love candy, okay? I'm always fucking munching on candy. And losing that was such a loss because now I actually have to pay for my candy. Like, that's not fun. That's not what I'm here for. And like, we used to have like really cool, like we would have Japanese candies. We would have candies from the UK. We would have candies from Mexico. Like, we had candy from all over the place. And now I don't know where the fuck to get it. And I'm really upset about it. And I don't want to have to pay for it, okay? I want to just like I want to be able to just like walk into my store and take it. That was the hardest loss. That was the loss of my life. And I don't think I'll ever get over it, but I'm gonna have to because my parents are done. And that's really upsetting. And I didn't want to take over that business. That's just like not my thing. I'm not trying to do that. I was just trying to be like the cute little employee, make some side cash, and sit on my phone behind the counter and check people out. That was it. I didn't want to do anything else. But now you'll see this is the employees only space. So there's the ice cream maker, and I put 2 candy makers. I haven't actually played with this yet, but I'm assuming that you're gonna need a lot of like hands making candy. So when you hire the 3 employees, obviously you can like assign tasks to each of them. So I was thinking you assign like maybe 1 or 2 to make the candy and the ice cream, and then the other one to kind of like walk around, clean up the shop. I also didn't put a bathroom in here because it didn't fit my aesthetic. So I put one of the public restrooms outside. There's also a really cute outdoor space here, and I love it so much. This employees only room turned out so cute. I think it's like the perfect spot for like your Sims to just like buy some lollipops, buy some cotton candy, you know, bring your kids here. I think it'd be cute for gameplay to like bring your child Sims here on their birthdays and like let them like buy them like a bunch of treats. I think that would be so cute, and I'm definitely going to be using that. So now I'm working on the outside a little bit more, and I just wanted it to feel very playful, right? I wanted there to be a lot to do on this lot rather than just like having to come here and buy candy. I also wanted some like cute like photo spots. So outside, I actually kind of made like a really cool wall where your Sims can kind of take a picture in front of. It felt like one of those like Instagram type spots, or Simstagram, if you will. I definitely want to have like a gameplay series where I play with all of the builds that I've been working on. When I tell you, I have sat in my room nonstop all weekend, just playing through this pack and building so many builds. I'm still not done, right? Like, I have so many ideas. It's actually, it's insane, and I don't know how to stop. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. Like, I built 4 different builds this weekend, and I can still keep going. Like, I don't think it's ever going to end, and I'm sorry that if the content on here gets a little redundant, because it's going to be a lot of businesses and hobbies for the foreseeable future, but it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's stunning. It's everything I've ever wanted out of a Sims pack. So I'm really excited about that. I also used from the Cozy Celebrations event, the lights on the bushes. I love these bushes so much, and I felt like it just fit the aesthetic. So there's a lot of like pinks, purples, and blues in here. And I just wanted it to feel very whimsical and fun. And that's what I get from a candy shop, right? I think that's like the cutest aesthetic ever. And I'm here for it. I love her. I love her down. So now we're doing a bunch of like the landscaping and stuff. I ended up making it kind of like a concrete slab because that's kind of what it like lines up with around the lot. But obviously I needed to add some like wisteria on the build to kind of give it more of that whimsical feel that I was kind of going for. But I also used probably every single pack that they've ever released in here. I really have that issue where I can't stop. Like, I love using it all. Like, listen, I'm not going to apologize for it because I own it all. So I'm like, why wouldn't I use it? You know, that's the point, right? Like, using everything to kind of mesh together, make it blended and beautiful. I like limiting myself is fun, but it really stresses me the fuck out. So I will probably do a couple more limited pack builds in the future, but for right now, I'm going hard, okay? I'm using every pack, and that's all I have to say about it. I'm sorry. I know, it's annoying, but I also put some tables outside. I wanted there to be like an area where like your Sims can just kind of sit down, like if they want to sit down and eat their candy, or I put down one of those stalls from the new pack. I'm pretty sure I put the bakery down. So your Sims can get like little sweet treats from there as well. And it didn't really match the aesthetic. I wish there were a couple more color swatches on the stalls from this pack to kind of match more of the world. It's fine. It is what it is. Like, there's nothing I can do about it, but that definitely would have been something that I think they should have added. I brought 2 Sims here to make all the candy to fill up the shop, which I will show you in the tour of the build. But right here is the Instagram wall, if you will. I used those like twinkle fairy lights from Lovestruck and the planter walls from Lovestruck as well, because they had the pink swatch. And I put a little fountain out here. I wanted it to feel like a literal stunning oasis where your Sims can come and celebrate a birthday if they want to. And that's another thing too, like if you have, you know, a birthday party here, which you could do, that's why also the tables are here. So, you know, there's something to do for everyone. And I think that's just like really fun. And I'm definitely going to have my Sims child's birthdays here for sure. I am going to use that all the time. I cannot wait. But yeah, no, this pack, guys, this pack eats down so hard. I genuinely have not felt this excited in so long. And I'm just so inspired. I have so many things that I want to build and so many different like businesses. I can't wait to own and run a tattoo shop. So my Let's Play right now, she owns a pottery studio, but her roommate is going to own a tattoo studio. So I'm really excited to keep playing through with that and just like testing out more of the gameplay and seeing like what there is to offer and actually like testing out these builds that I'm building. Because listen, I am a builder through and through. I will build all day, every day. That's just like my favorite part about The Sims. But I definitely want to play through this pack. Like, I need to like actually sit down and do like a 4-hour playthrough. Like I need to. It's calling my name, okay? And I need to try out every fucking business possible. I need to teach classes. I can't wait. Now, this business is going to be one of those where it's like not really lucrative. Like, you're not going to make a lot of money and playing here and owning this. But that's not the point of owning a candy store, okay? The point of owning a candy store is that it's fun and you bring joy and a sense of happiness to people. So that to me is all that you need, okay? You don't need to worry about making a shit ton of simoleons. That's not the goal, okay? The goal is, you know, having children Sims live their best life and be super happy. And yeah, so now I'm adding in the soda fizzing station and there's so many options here. I completely forgot about that. I also love that the windows you can see into it. Like, you can see into the employee only room. I feel like it reminds me of like the Main Street confectionery in Magic Kingdom in Disney World, where like you can like go and see through the window of them like making everything. That to me is super fun. And I think that adds like another element of like whimsy and, you know, just like imagining your child Sims like looking through the window and seeing other Sims make the candy that they're about to go buy is so fun. I love that. So now I'm placing down all of like the soda and stuff, and this is when I didn't notice this yet, but when I went into live mode and realized that none of this was actually for sale, I was so upset. I was like, come on. That to me was an oversight. I think that they should definitely go back and make sure that like any shelf can be used, because what the hell? Like, I want to use these shelves with the lights from the Home Chef Hustle pack. They're my favorite shelves. They are so stunning because they're just plain, but they have the lights under it. And I think that's so cute and perfect for a shop. Hello, what the fuck? But now I'm adding in all the ice cream into the freezers. I did use the freezer item from Get to Work, which it does look kind of cheap looking back now. But, you know, that's fine, okay? It's easy access, and I didn't want to keep using the same display case from the new pack, which is really annoying that it's a bonus item. I hate the bonus items. Down with the bonus items. I'm over it. Whatever, I digress. Now I'm going to take you guys on a tour of the build. So I built this in the Gamelvik section of Nordhaven. So this is the entrance when you first walk up, and the signage in this pack is everything. So obviously I had to put that literally everywhere. And when you first come in, here's our little entryway, and your Sims can sign in right here. There's a little wall speaker so you can play some music. And then here is the wall of like single items and some sodas. And you have the like stands right here with a bunch of different things that you can place down. Honestly, I would just use it for decor purposes, since you really can't sell anything with that. And then over here is the ice cream wall. So this is where your Sims can buy some ice cream and some cold fizzy soda. And then back here is the display cases, and I put the bubble wall. I love this thing. And a bunch of shelves on the wall here with some other single items. And then we have the display cases over here. I tried to fill it up as much as possible, but it was taking a really long time to make the candy and then put it out. And my Sims kept fucking eating it. So you can fill it as you please. And then we have the freezer bunny over here, and you can actually see from the other side, I put another one, so he's peeking out through the window. I thought that was a cute little touch. And then right here in the middle, I love these little displays that they put in this pack. So I put a bunch of candy out there. I don't love the display of the jelly beans. I think they're kind of ugly, but I put them there anyway. And then back through this door, we have a tiny little employee room for your Sims to make the soda and the candy. So when you come back out around here, I put a little bathroom outside with some trash. And then also, underrated moment of the pack, the trash cans. We can finally put like a recycling bin and a trash bin. I'm happy about it. And then I put these little fake flowers right here. I don't know, I just thought they were cute, so I added it. And then we have some tables and stuff and the big fountain. And then I put the bakery right here. And then you have your little Simstagram wall, which is going to be really cute for your Sims to take pictures right here. Like, I can't wait to take some selfies with that in the background. And then right here is where you can see inside to them making the candy. I think that's such a cute touch. I love it. So that is the entire candy shop. So you can download it now on the gallery under my EAID Robbie Plays Sims, and it's called the Sour Candy Shop. I hope that you guys like this video, and if you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you all next time.